Hi, in this video we're going to show you another tool you could use to help you uninstall and even install software and also manage your installed software. So it's called Smarty Uninstaller. So once you install it, you'll have various sections here. So we have all applications, and then you have various details such as the name, publisher, the website if available, size, version, when it was installed, and you could actually group your installed items into various categories and their location. So you can see here we have 32-bit applications, Microsoft Store applications, and some snapshots, which you could make before you install some software. Then you could also click on the headers up here to see just those items. And there's even a section that'll show you what you've uninstalled with this program, as well as your recently added, if you have anything, and then also your auto start. And this will show you what applications are set to start with your computer. And then you could actually come in here, remove them, edit them. Add your own startup item if you want. And even have it start for certain users or all users. And then you could also start the application from here as well. Okay, so once you select an application, you have the options to move them. So this will actually just make a junction point for it rather than actually move them. So not sure how super useful this is, but it might come in handy for you. Uninstall, you could do a force uninstall. You could do a change if the program supports making changes. Some programs will let you make changes, like Microsoft Office when you run the installer, and other programs will just let you uninstall them. And this one, for example, will let you modify or repair. And then if you want to create a new group to group your applications, you could do so. Or you can move to one of the other groups that are built in. Change your view, look at advanced details. Search online for it. Copy the information to the clipboard. Alright, then under Tools, you could change the icon if you want, for some reason. Create a report, which will just make a listing of all the apps in here. Back up your system settings, which will create a restore point. Then you could actually open System Restore here. And this feature here, Add Application Manually. So let's say you have a program that's installed, but it's not showing up in your uninstall list. You could come in here, browse to the executable, and then add it to your list. So this is not used to manually install a program, it's just used to manually add a program to this list that might not be in the list. And of course you could delete items from the list if you really need to do that. Let's say it was already uninstalled, but it's still showing up. You could come here and delete it. Alright, then we have some settings. Show Windows updates, show the uninstall history, detect new apps automatically, items to exclude, set the double click action. Right now it's set to uninstall. If you double click on one, then you have your theme options here. And then of course you could sort these columns. If you want to see everything sorted by date, you could do that. Okay, let's just try a normal uninstall here. So we'll just select our item, either double click it or click on uninstall. That'll start the built-in uninstaller. Okay, so that uninstalled it and there were no leftovers. Okay, now let's try the force uninstall. So if for some reason you can't uninstall it, you could try forcing it to be uninstalled. And this will show you any remnants that it finds and allow you to delete them. And you could also create a restore point before doing so, just in case something goes wrong. So we'll click on force uninstall. Okay, and it was able to remove all the extra traces from your system. Okay, so now we'll try the Snapshot Install, which will let you create a snapshot and then install the program. So click the OK button to create the pre-install system snapshot. Okay, pre-install system snapshot has been created. You may now proceed with the application setup. Okay, so we'll install this guy here. All right, so that's installed, so we'll click OK. So now it's creating the post-install snapshot. All right, so we'll click OK. All right, so there's our newly installed program here. All right, so now we could right-click on it and we could do a snapshot uninstall. Force uninstall. Okay, then some files couldn't be removed, and it tells you what they are because they're opened by another application. So you might run into that. So the main purpose of the snapshot install is just to kind of record everything that's being installed so you can get a better uninstall when everything's done. But sometimes, like you just saw in this example, you're still going to have leftover items. All right, so there's your basic overview of Smarty Uninstaller. So as you can see, it does quite a bit. So if you're always installing or uninstalling software, this might come in handy to help you keep track of things, keep things organized, and do more complete uninstalls. All right, so I'll put a link in the description, and you can check it out for yourself. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.